John Gunn alongside Team Crossface head coach David Lee. It is not UFC this weekend. We are celebrating Mexican fighters. In our research, there are a bunch of fighters who have got some really lovely submissions. One of whom is Irene Aldana. It's what she landed on Correia. Dave, in the throes of battle, the takedown entry wasn't perfect from Correia. We'll get to that, but how Aldana managed to submit her eventually, a couple of different options, just some really lovely adjustments.
Yeah, no, she done really well. She, you know, in amongst the battle, I mean, it was a battle as well. The takedown could have been better, but again, when you're in the mix of all the punching and what's going on, the chaos of the fight, that takedown really lent itself for the options of which presented itself. So, right. And she done really well to, you know, get all those options going. So as soon as that takedown happened, as she shot in for that takedown, she's kind of almost in two minds whether to do the single or the double, and leaves all this area here available for the counter. Because really the drive needs to be this way, but the drive wasn't that way. The energy was going that way. So this allows me to try and defend this arm, which got left behind, and now opens the gate for me to start turning. Now, when she turned her, there's a few options that's going to happen. As soon as she turns and tries to put that hook in, she gets the arm, and then she's almost a little too high because it looks like she's going to fish for the choke, but then she kind of falls to the shoulder. And now what happens, the legs are crossed. Now I could try to hook the arm to go take her. It looks like she kind of thought about rotating to her own back to turn her over, but the hook's too far in. And now what happens? As she tries to roll this way, she kind of feels like she can't turn her. So she figure fours her legs, makes that triangle on the legs, and then goes belly down, hip straight on that arm. And man, good job girls are flexible, because, I mean, your arm would have been toast there.
Yeah, like a breadstick. This is how inflexible this is.
But yeah, it was a great transition from potentially being a bit too high, and there was no sort of, she didn't try to get the choke. Boom, as soon as she felt it, boom, she just goes straight to the triangle, boom, straight to the armbar. Amazing. So those transitions, like, you could quite easily miss them if you're not looking correctly, and she just transitioned to them all perfectly.
Yeah, really nice work by Aldana. For some of us out there that are students of the game and are trying to figure out some better options, a lot of it started from the takedown. Obviously, Correia had been in the throes of the battle. We got that. Can you give us a couple of different options on how Correia might have had better success had she approached or changed direction when she was going for that takedown?
From the beginning, the takedown, if she, for instance, if you're going to hit the takedown there, John, and instead of sort of concentrating this way and falling that way, you drive me this way. Now all my weight's on this leg. I can't, there's no way I'm going to be able to turn off of that. There's just no way. I'm stuck to the floor here. So this may be an option. If I hit the takedown and drive you on that supporting leg, I haven't got the option of spinning on you, Now, if I'd have hit the takedown, or she hits the takedown here, and I don't have the drive that way onto the leg, and I've kind of fallen this way, I feel like I fell, and you're going here. If I could possibly pick up the leg and continue that motion the way that she was trying to go, and go to the single, maybe there'd have been a point there where she could have hustled and wrestled that single leg to try and bring her back the other way. Yep. If I'd have hit the stubble and not driven that way and fell this way, and as this arm's dropped to the single, if possibly she dropped to the shin and kept driving, again, there's a possibility there that things could have changed. But I think as well, because of oh no, I got to grab something, it's very chaotic in there.
We see it a lot, don't we? When someone gets clipped, rocks, they turn into the wrestler, and they're obviously not getting a perfect entry because they haven't got their.
And a lot of takedowns require good timing and good positioning. And if you're kind of like in the throes of it all, It's got to, that's something you need to have done a million times.
Right, that muscle memory. So,
and again, that's happened probably maybe for the first time. She's shot that, and then it's the first time she's shot it on that opponent.
Yeah.
So their reaction's going to be first time dealing with it.
Yeah.
So where she's not fully in the mix, then the technique gets poorer, and the decision to not even to make the decision, the speed of which to make the decision to adjust.
Yeah.
Is she was just one step ahead of her.
Yeah.
And that's probably what kind of cost it, I would imagine.
But Aldana did a great job getting the finish there. Check out some of our other breakdowns related to Noche UFC over on UFC Fight Pass. Of course, the full fight library as well. Thank you very much for watching.